When a homeland, inverted commas, has to pay its own people to come home, also in inverted commas, then clearly it is nothing of the sort to them. Zionism is clearly finished if you have to bribe Jews now to engage with it. Bribe Jews to move to Israel. Right, so a state calling itself the Jewish homeland has begun paying Jews to live there now. Israel is literally offering new immigrants and returning residents a 0% income tax rate for the year 2026, with the rate rising in stages afterwards. The policy was announced to great fanfare. Therefore, it's not just a rumour, it's not a trial thing, it's a budget measure. The government has set out the timeline and the thresholds and all of the eligibility conditions required for this. The offer sits alongside an existing 10-year exemption, as I mentioned a moment ago, which is on foreign income for new immigrants and those who have lived abroad for a decade or longer. So anyone, anywhere, paying tax will know this is not a minor offer. These are not marginal deductions at all. These are full exemptions, 100% tax breaks. The state is suspending its claim to tax revenue full stop for a defined group of arrivals. Why on earth would any state do that? The eligibility process runs through the Population and Immigration Authority and the Tax Authority in Israel. The classification of an applicant as a new immigrant or senior returning resident determines access to this exemption. Proof of foreign residence for 10 consecutive years is required for that foreign income exemption. But the requirements are listed in the Residency Determination Guidelines. The domestic exemption uses the same residency classifications. The administrative process ties identity status directly to tax status in effect. But the timing of this offer is what makes it especially notable, because it's come at a moment when emigration from Israel, Israelis leaving Israel, especially from Israel's most technologically skilled sectors, has dramatically increased. Reporting has for some time documented a sharp rise in the number of Israelis leaving the country as a result. The departures rose significantly during the first 9 months of the Gaza genocide after October 7th. Companies registered the movement, industry bodies acknowledged the trend. This was a labour market event. It created gaps in the workforce. It weakened the domestic innovation environment. It moved taxable earnings offshore.